Hello everyone, and for this video, I want to talk to you about the crazy news that is coming on September, because the release date of September 14th, mark it on your calendars, we fucking got L-Drago, baby! The Forbidden Bay! Let's talk about the news. It is so hype. Let's get into this. So, first of all, my childhood is being now reborn in the Beyblade X system because Lightning L-Drago 1-60F is the Beyblade X X-Over. X-Over is when you bring bays from the past into the Beyblade X system. This is a random select. And what is really surprising is I was thinking, how do you adapt L-Drago into Beyblade X? Because it has the mode change of Barrage mode and Upper mode. What is the answer to this that Takara Tomy is probably going to do? Well, they made the very simple choice to just make it a random select where you can either pull Barrage or Upper. The combos, by the way, are the exact same, 160 flat. And I'm like, okay, all right. This is one of the few times where I think a random select makes sense because Beyblade X is not complicated enough right now for them to literally do a mode change, so I am so happy, man. Now, if you're wondering my thoughts on how good could this L-Drago potentially be, all you really need, and talking to Think from the WBO, shout out to Think by the way, all you need is for this thing to be maybe about like 33 grams. If it's more, that's great. It should be able to do pretty decently. I do love it as both modes, whatever. I'll probably do a little bit more of an in-depth breakdown on how serious this is. I do want to mention one thing, however, as I will throw the plug from moabays.com, because if you want to pre-order this right now, god damn it, pre-order on our store, please, because it supports the channel. But check this out. You can't launch L-Drago unless you got Cobalt Dragoon. That's right. L-Drago originally came with a left string launcher, and well, I'm a little pissed, and I don't see a left string launcher. You do, however, if you get Cobalt Dragoon, which we will have a bundle on our store, you can launch that baby. So the Forbidden Bundle is what I'll call it. But yeah, aside from that, I think the part choice of it is okay. I thought maybe taper, whatever, flat makes sense. 160, a little bit odd, but there is no L's, pun intended, in any of the pulls that you get. I'm pretty content with this. I think this was a good move by Takara Tomy. I think it's fucking awesome. I get L-Drago, so I'm pretty hyped. I just slammed my hand on the desk and now my hand hurts. But the other one, Whale Wave. This is the one that I didn't really care too much about until we got kind of that leaked information from like the factory. Whale Wave is an upcoming random select. Now, the other choices in the parts, we'll get to this, but it's 470 high needle for that black one and 380 gear bowl for the other one. I'm kind of whatever on it, but Whale Wave, essentially what this is, it's like, the parts on Whale Wave, by the way, are like 580 elevates, I'm pretty sure. So as I'm going to be throwing up some PNGs as I talk for this section, essentially what Whale Wave basically is, which is a balance type release, they basically describe it as like doing everything possible. Like, oh, it can attack, it can defend incredibly, it has great stamina. It also seems based on the shape of the gear of Elevate. I guess it's supposed to kind of do some weird kind of curve extreme dash and kind of like destabilize or something, and then after like restabilize because of the disc, but shout out to Sky Shu for the translation work, and it's an interesting bit. I think this is a really cool design by Takara Tomy, actually. I think it's an interesting release. I think the biggest thing that's important here is that the blade's weight was leaked and confirmed to be 38 grams, and because of the shape looking very close to Leon Claw, which Leon Claw is pretty clapped, I do think this is a very cool thing to see. You'll probably see some image of the Koro just flashing up right about now on the Bay, but I think overall, Whale Wave. I think for the full lineup, like, if the weight wasn't confirmed, yes, I would be skeptical just like you, but because we have that weight confirmed, I do feel at bare minimum, it should do at least decent work. 38 is no joke, and because of that shape, it definitely needed that weight. So, by the way, the Koro did like this vote a couple issues back, but it was like the popular, I don't know, part vote or whatever that shit was. And basically what won was this Phoenix. So it's Phoenix Wing 980 disc ball. I believe, from my understanding, I think this is supposed to, be a mail order like the Persona Hell Scythe. I mean, it looks interesting. I think it looks very funky. I don't know if I hate it or if I love it. I'm gonna go with RK, because that color scheme is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the other thing I want to throw out there, which I think is pretty crazy, And if you don't want to see the spoilers, you can skip to this timestamp right here. But we got confirmed, in big spoilers for the Beyblade X manga for the next season, we got a samurai motif. It's on a female samurai blader. Listen, we're winning. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. Okay, but that's kind of it for this video. I've already plugged mallofbeys.com, which is going to really support the channel. So please get those pre-orders, because if you do, I will give a thumbs up. And you can bet yourself when I get my hands on that L-Drago, oh boy, I'm gonna go crazy on the content. But that's where I want to end it off. There's no point in trying to make this video super long. Once we get more HD pictures of the parts, I'll do another breakdown of it. But stay tuned to later today, by the way, because might be a little bit of a surprise, maybe. Anyways, I want to say thank you all for watching. Please, if you are new here, subscribe and comment. If you're not, I've hurt my hand 3 times. If you're not doing that, I don't know what you're doing. But thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. I am going a little bit crazy because this is what I grew up with. But yeah, that's about it for now. Take care and bye.